Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Caroline Spikes. South Carolina is mourning the death of longtime U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham. He died last night after a brief sudden illness at age 71. Live 5's Kavya Ramesh shows us how leaders across South Carolina and the country are remembering his legacy.
Long time no see. Happy birthday.
Waking up this morning to the news that longtime Senator Lindsey Graham had died after just getting back from a trip to Ukraine came as a shock to many.
Rather than a bureaucrat.
He was a familiar face in Washington for decades. Graham was a former Air Force lawyer who spent over 30 years in Congress, shaping everything from court nominations to national security debates. And in South Carolina, allies and rivals alike say he never forgot who he was working for.
He also understood that he worked for the people of South Carolina and not he was just a leader of South Carolina.
Reaction poured in quickly from across the political spectrum. Nationally, President Donald Trump called Graham one of the greatest people and senators he had ever known, saying he was always working and a true American patriot. Governor Henry McMaster called him irreplaceable, the fiercest of fighters for South Carolina and America, and a loyal friend. Attorney General Alan Wilson, current Republican nominee for governor's seat, thanked Graham for what he called a lifetime of faithful service, saying his legacy will endure for generations. And in Charleston, Mayor William Cogswell said Graham loved the state and wasn't shy about cutting through bureaucracy to push South Carolina forward.
He loved America passionately. He served us brilliantly, and he will be missed undeniably.
Now, the questions turn from remembrance to what comes next because South Carolina's Senate seat is now vacant. Congresswoman Nancy Mace said she'd be an idiot not to consider the seat while also reflecting on Graham's impact.
Whether you loved him or hated him, you knew that he loved South Carolina. You knew that he loved his country. You knew that he served his country in uniform. You knew that he had the president's ear. And you knew that Lindsey Graham could deliver no matter what.
Governor Henry McMaster says he will appoint a temporary replacement soon. Then a special primary will be held in the coming weeks to pick a new nominee. The winner of the general election will then take office in January, beginning their full 6-year term. Reporting in Charleston, I'm Kavya Ramesh, Live 5 News.